Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a 1080p portable video projector. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. Today's episode, we're taking a look at a very interesting projector. This is from the company Emotn, and this is the model C1. It's a Bluetooth 5.1 projector. It's a 1080p native resolution projector. It has HDMI, has USB, has VGA, has TF. It even has AV. So there's a lot of different things you can connect to this projector. And then on top of everything I just mentioned, you can also cast your phone to this projector. It supports wireless screen casting with your phone, your devices, or whatever you're using, and you can cast it onto this projector to really give off a nice movie experience. But before we actually get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like, and then also share this video to anybody who may be interested in some sort of portable projector. And then also, if you guys actually want to check out this product, get more details and specifications about it, that kind of stuff will be listed down below in the description for those who are interested, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this exact product that we're taking a look at in today's video. But right now, what we're going to do is actually move over to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. The overall packaging presentation is really stylish and simple with this projector, but there's a few specifications and details which we are going to take a closer look at with a secondary camera angle. So this is how the front of the box looks like. You guys can see the company's branding right here with a visual representation of the projector itself. It's 50,000 hours for the LED lamp. It has screen mirroring. It has Bluetooth speaker. You can actually present or show off 16.7 million different colors with this projector. HDMI, phone stand. It even comes with a built-in phone stand within the projector itself. So there's a lot of features, and we obviously are going to take a look at that once we test it out. But why don't we proceed with the unboxing? I'm going to unbox it, put it on its side, and pull out the projector. And it looks like that is it. Remove the styrofoam. You guys can see we're instantly greeted with all the different contents that are inside this box. So we have our user manual, and I definitely recommend for you guys to at least, take a look through this user manual. We also have our remote control on this side. We also get included with our power cable, and this is like our AC/DC cable, and this will supply power to the projector. I believe this is our AV cable. The HDMI cable is actually pretty long with this projector, but now I think all that's left with the box is the projector itself. So why don't we pull it out, and we're going to pull it out from its plastic bag. There's a lot of colors going on with this projector. There's a lot of design features and just wow. Okay, wow, this is very interesting. Okay, let's start with the top, okay, before we get kind of too carried away with this projector. So the top, you guys can see we have our phone stand or our tablet stand. So if you wanted to, you could put your phone here or your tablet. Got our power on and off, menu, all these different navigation things, okay, in the middle. And yeah, very interesting design. We have our focus and keystone correction right here that we can adjust and manipulate. Now let's take a look at the front side. So this is how the front side looks like. We have our infrared sensor right there. We have our lens covered. All you need to do is pop open and you get exposed to the lens of this projector. Very interesting. But why don't we close it up for now? This side we have our power adapter port or our AC/DC port. On the back side, this is where all the very interesting stuff occurs. Okay, so you have VGA. Okay, so if you still go old school, you got the VGA. If you have two USB ports, so you can connect two USB devices to this projector. You got two HDMI ports, so you can connect two HDMI devices with this projector. We have our AV port. We have our aux port. We have our infrared sensor, and then we have a TF card slot. So yeah, the possibilities are endless with this projector. You can practically connect any device to this projector. And then this side, you guys can see there's nothing on this side. We have our speaker. We have some, heating or cooling vents to allow the heat to escape from this projector. The bottom side, we do have a threaded base. So if you wanted to, you can actually connect this to a tripod. We also have a footnote kind of resting kind of mechanism tripod right here. So if you wanted to, you can kind of give the projector lift off the ground if you don't have a tripod. Why don't we proceed to the testing and demo part of the video so we can actually see how this projector performs. Before we actually get started with testing out this projector, why don't we take a look at the remote control. So with the remote control, you are going to need two AAA batteries to utilize the remote control. So I just inserted batteries inside my remote control, so we're good to go with the remote control. But now, why don't we actually supply power to this projector? I'm going to untie our cable here. I'm going to plug it into this external adapter that I have, or power station. Plug it in right there. And we plug the other end to the right side, just like so. So it should be getting power. I think I actually need to turn this on. There we go. Well, I think this projector is good to go. So why don't we just pop open the lens, just like so, and give it some lift off the ground with that kickstand that they included, and boot it up and see if it actually, powers up, and then after we'll kind of configure our setup so that we can actually test this out with the wall behind me. But let me power this on, and I think, yeah, there we go. It's actually booting up. You guys can see it's actually booting up as we speak. Very interesting. I can see it on my wall. Wow, it's actually very massive. Wow, that is really cool. But yeah, it looks like it's booting up, and surprisingly, so far, it is quiet. It is very quiet. What? For a projector, for it to be this quiet, I think this might be one of the more quietest projectors I've ever tested out. Why don't we, configure our setup, move everything off to the side, put this projector on the wall behind me so we can actually test it out and see how good the video quality is. In this part of the video, we're going to be demonstrating and testing out the Emotn C1 projector. And you guys can see we kind of have a dual camera setup. So with this camera angle, you guys will be able to see all the configurations and things I'm doing with the remote control. But why don't we actually power on this projector and have it boot up here. And you guys can see we have a dual cam setup, so it's going to be easy for me to kind of demonstrate and show you guys all the different capabilities that this projector has to offer. And this is actually the main menu of this projector. And this projector has so many functionalities. You can connect all those different media inputs like I showed you guys in the unboxing part of the video. You also have casting capabilities with Android and Apple devices. And on top of that, you can also connect Bluetooth speakers to this projector, meaning that you don't need to actually plug in auxiliary cable to this projector to output your audio. So the first test that we're going to actually conduct is just a simple USB flash drive. So we're going to go into media, and basically what I need to do is actually plug in our USB flash drive into the back of this projector. And you do need to put it in upside down, which is interesting. And now what I'm going to do is actually click media, and let's take a look at some images first. C drive, pictures, and let's just take a look at some of these images. And what I'm going to do is actually turn off all my lights, so you guys can see these are some backgrounds that I have on my USB flash drive. And it looks like it's doing a slideshow right now, and I'm pretty sure you can go in and actually change the duration of the slideshow. You can change the effects of the slideshow, and also also change the speed if you want to. So overall, the picture quality is actually really amazing with this projector. It's very clear. This is a 1080p native resolution projector, so you're going to get really good quality through this projector as opposed to some other projectors on the market. And I can see that these pictures are very clear. So let me click out. We're going to go into media again and go into movie. Click on C, and we're going to click on videos. And we're going to click on this one, and let's see if it plays. So these are just video backgrounds that I always use in all my different projector tests. And I use this to kind of create like a baseline so I can kind of compare and contrast, other projectors with, newer projectors that I review later down the road. And so far, let me just tell you guys, this projector's quality is so clear. And I'm not sure if the camera's being able to actually pick up the clarity of the image quality because, with all the compression that YouTube does and all that kind of stuff, you may get some of those hiccups. But overall, from my point of view, this looks stunning. It looks amazing, you know, like this could be definitely used for movie nights and outings. Like this is probably by far one of the more higher quality projectors I reviewed. The quality is just stunning, and it really shows with my test that I'm conducting right now. But yeah, it looks really amazing. Like, look at this fiery background. If I wanted to use this for some sort of like movie scene or some sort of backdrop for like a scene or a movie or something like that, I definitely can. Or if I want to just, you know, simulate a fake fireplace, I can with this video background. But why don't I kind of skip through to another video background? You guys can see this is like a galaxy, and look at the quality and the color reproduction of all these video files we've been testing. It just looks phenomenal, and I wish and I'm hoping that what you guys were seeing on camera is actually decent, because what I'm seeing in real life just is stunning, like I mentioned earlier. But now let's actually listen to the audio quality of this projector, and then we also will connect the Bluetooth capability and try that out and see how that actually performs as well. And what I'll do is I'll put the mic next to this projector so you guys can hear it. And we're not even, you know, max volume yet. 70%. And you guys can see the sound quality of this projector is actually pretty decent. You know, I wouldn't say it has an emphasis on the bass or anything, but it keeps a good balance between everything. So it's not like, you know, too loud or too bass heavy or too, you know, punchy, but it's also pretty loud. So overall, not too bad. But before we take a look at all those additional things that this projector offers compared to its counterparts, why don't we take a look at the settings menu? I actually usually go through the settings menu before going through all the media files and stuff, but I, for some reason, did not do that with this video. So we're just gonna take a look at that now. Picture mode, you know, you can go in and change and kind of customize that to your liking. We're not gonna go through and try to customize all that stuff though. Color temperature, same thing. You can go in and change that, customize it to your own settings. Aspect ratio may be important for some of you guys. You know, some of you would prefer the 16:9 because that's like the more full screen experience with a projector. So keep that in mind. We also got noise reduction middle. So I'm pretty sure you can reduce the noise from this projector if you wanted to. We also got reduced display size. So if you wanted to, you can actually reduce the display size, which is actually very interesting. And I'm pretty sure if I conform it, it would actually go down. And let's take a look at the sound settings. So with sound, you got sound mode. So you can actually go in and mess with the treble and the bass. We got balance. So if you wanted to, you can actually shift the sound of this projector through to one side of the speakers. We got auto volume, so if you wanted to, you can actually have it set up auto volume with whatever you're actually casting on to this projector. And then we also have surround sound, and this is really important, especially if you're watching things off of Netflix or, you know, Dolby, you know, all those different things. You may need to check off this setting for those movies to actually be casted through this projector. And then sleep timer, that's pretty self-explanatory. You could put a timer. And in settings, we got OSD language. You could change the language. You can restore it factory default. You could rotate the screen. So if you had your projector upside down on a ceiling, you can do so with this setting. We have OSD duration. You can change I'm pretty sure that's like how long you want this to be on without having to actually turn it off. And then we also have software updates. So if you wanted to, this company will eventually, you know, release new additional updates that you can actually send over to the projector to give it, you know, a more recent update. The next thing that we're gonna actually test out with this projector is input, I believe, and then we're gonna go into HDMI 1. And what I'm gonna actually do is connect an HDMI cable that is connected to my laptop to this projector. And what I just did was plug in the HDMI to this projector. And you guys can see right now we're actually at the main page of our YouTube channel. And why don't we go into our videos list and see if we can quickly demonstrate a video here. Let's try out maybe this one. Full screen it, and let's see how good the quality is.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new tech reviews.
The quality sounds really good though.
Today, we're reviewing a mini wireless spot security
I'm actually impressed with the quality.
And you guys are currently watching CrewElite.
Let me clip my microphone and put it next to the projector.
In today's episode, we're reviewing a mini camera that's like a portable video recorder. And this is kind of like a spy camera. And look how small this camera is. This is actually smaller than another spy camera I reviewed in the past. So if you're looking for something that you can keep small and discreet, definitely take a look at this product. This supports, 1080.
Okay, so overall, I'm actually really impressed with the quality of this projector. Like I mentioned, this might be one of the better quality projectors I reviewed recently. The 1080p really stands out as opposed to the 720p projector counterparts that I recently reviewed. So if you're looking for a really high quality projector that's budget but can support 1080p quality, definitely take a look at this projector. I'm really impressed. The last thing that we're going to be taking a look at with this projector is the casting capability. So you have Android Cast and you also have Apple Cast. Obviously, if you have an Android device, you use Android Cast. If you have an Apple device, you use Apple Cast. And this can allow you to connect your phones, tablets to this projector. Even some laptops, I'm pretty sure. So why don't we do Android Cast in our case? And what I'm going to be doing is actually connecting my phone to this projector. And it looks like it's casting. And there you go. You guys can see my phone screen now. And why don't we go back to YouTube here.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing some stereo Bluetooth.
So this is coming off of my phone right now.
Phones. You guys are currently watching CrewElite.
So far, it looks like it has low latency though. But let's see. Once I start talking here, let's see if my voice syncs up with my audio. But so far, it looks like it has low latency.
In today's episode, we're taking a closer look at the One Audio A70 wireless Bluetooth.
Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty synced up. This is better than a projector I recently reviewed. But you guys can see it is slightly delayed. So do keep that in mind if you're going to be watching movies or videos off of your phone with this projector, and especially if you're using that Wi-Fi casting capability, you will get some latency, but it's not as bad. So just keep that in mind. So overall, this projector I would definitely recommend for those who are really trying to really make full use of a projector, because you have so many things you can connect to it all at once at the same time and be able to switch between all those different inputs. So yeah, definitely recommend this projector. And right now what we're going to do is actually move over to the final opinions and remarks and end off this video. So, one of my final opinions and remarks about this Emotn C1 1080p digital projector. Wow, I'm blown away, okay? Like, this projector offers so much, and it's just, man, I'm just impressed. And then it's not even loud, and you can, I've reviewed a lot of projectors, and I really, really wish that I was able to, cast the audio via like a Bluetooth speaker or some sort of device, and I've never been able to do that. With this projector, you have that option. You're able to cast. You're able to connect all these different devices. You got 2 HDMI, 2 USB. Some of these different ports, you have 2 of them, like Keystone, focus. You can put your phone stand. The projector itself is pretty quiet. It's amazing. I'm really impressed. But let me power this off. There we go. Man, I'm honestly really, I'm not even exaggerating here. I'm really, really impressed with this projector and the results I got with it. But we are going to conclude the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode. And if you guys did, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns? Leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like, and also share this video to anybody who may be interested in some sort of portable 1080p projector. Also, if you're a business or company wanting to potentially work with me, our business inquiries email is CrewElite@l.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me, or if you have any photo insights or inquiries, you guys are all welcome to reach me out through my business inquiries email. And then lastly, product information, specifications, and details will be listed down below in the description of this video, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this projector that we took a look at in today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making this video, and I hope to see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.